everyone, and welcome to the Lolita channel Lolipop Factory. I figured I might as well do my introduction today before we start posting a whole bunch of videos. Anywho, my name is Amanda Lorelei. However, if you've seen me online or you know me from any forums, I am known as Tia Lorelei. So you can all call me Tia for short. I am a 19-year-old Lolita from the United States. So I'm an American Loli. I really like Sweet Lolita and over-the-top Sweet Lolita. The thing that is different between the two, just from what I've noticed, is over-the-top Lolita is exactly what it says it is. It's a bit more out there. It's more accessorized. It's more the wigs or the hair tend to be a bit more out there, whereas Sweet Lolita is a bit more toned down. But anywho, moving on. What inspired me to become Lolita was, I really don't know what initially inspired me. However, I know what kind of like pushed me out there was Victoria Suzanne Stella Alice's blog, Parfait Doll. I really got into that. At first, I really liked Gothic Lolita, and that was what I was going to wear because before I jumped into Lolita, my clothing was all of like black and gray and white anyway, and I liked Gothic kind of stuff, like the bats, the crosses, cathedrals, stuff like that were really cool to me back then. However, since I grew up, I didn't dress in Lolita. It actually took me years to study Lolita because I didn't want to come out and be an Ita Lolita. I just feared that so much. However, Lolita did inspire my everyday outfits back when I was first started getting into Lolita. However, now I'm into Sweet Lolita because I've grown up a bit more, but I've still grown down because I still like the Sweet Lolita and the adorable, childy kind of feel of it, and how like there's carousel designs and stuff like that. So I do really like Sweet Lolita a lot more now, but I have been into Lolita for quite some time. So this goes into the next question of how often do I wear Lolita? Again, the entire time I was studying Lolita, I did not actually wear Lolita. I wore Lolita-inspired outfits. I just recently started wearing Lolita, as I've just recently gotten a collection together. So I wear Lolita anytime I go out. I'm more of a home body kind of person. I like home. So anytime I go out, I will wear Lolita, or I will wear something Lolita inspired. So right now I'd say I do wear Lolita every week. So I am probably going to end up wearing it every day when I start going out a little bit more. Anywho, my favorite dress, JSK or skirt. I will actually show you this because I purposely wore this for the video today. So I love the angelic pretty sugary carnival dress, or JSK rather. So this is my sugary carnival replica from Dream of Lolita. I really like this. I really like this was the first dress that I fell in love with when I first started looking at Lolita, but this was the first one I ever liked because as a kid, I really liked carousels and how they looked. I used to have a carousel snow globe that sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So I really like that, but this is actually one of my favorite dresses, or this is actually my favorite dress currently. However, there are a few other prints that I like, but I don't have them yet. So I'm hoping to get them soon. Roll each other. It's getting caught on the floor because I'm halfway on carpet and I'm halfway on linoleum. So we are having a carpet linoleum party underneath this chair. Anywho, let me scoot up a little bit more. Anywho, that's my favorite JSK. This has been my favorite forever, and now that I've got it, I love it to death. Anywho, hobbies. If I had to tell you all my hobbies, you'd be here forever. I'll just sum it up. So I'll just do like my top 5 favorite things. Number 1 is video games. I am a video game fanatic. I will sit and play video games for hours and be happy. I'm really happy that I don't have a short attention span. I mean, I kind of do with the video games I play, but I can sit and play video games for hours. Otherwise, I don't know what I would do. My second favorite thing is sewing. I love to sew. I don't know what I would do without sewing. I've like my first dress I made my second dress too, and of course the second dress turned out better than the first one did. My third favorite hobby would have to be craft kind of stuff. I'm actually gonna start making these little fuzzy hair clips. They're really cute. I really like them. My fourth thing to do, I love to cook. Oh my gosh, I am the big time, typical female. Sewing, cooking. I don't like cleaning. Cleaning is terrible. But I do like to cook. I cook everything. Cakes, breads, meat. I like to make ham. I really love to make ham. I like to make turkey too. Those are like my 2 favorite things to make. Let's see, my fifth favorite thing would have to be drawing. I do like to draw. I like to draft my own patterns. I'm not fantastic at it, and I'm not like fantastic at sewing. However, I do like to draw. I'm actually fairly good at drawing anime and manga kind of stuff because I've been in that forever. Let's see. Other things I like. Candy. I really like candy. I could eat that like all day. I'm a really weird person. I'm kind of awkward to talk to if you haven't noticed. Other things I like is shopping. Again, typical female thing. However, I won't shop just anywhere. It has to be somewhere that has things that are interesting for me. So, unless you take me to like a craft store, I'm really not gonna like shopping. If you get me at a craft store, I'll go like crazy. I'll be in there for hours. Let's see. My hopes for the future. So, these aren't actually hopes for the future. This is actually what's already gonna happen. Although they are kind of hopes for the future. I'm going to be getting married next year. Yeah. I'm actually getting married to a tattoo artist, believe it or not. So you've got the perfect pair here because you've got like a sweet Lolita who is like, ooh, pink and pretty colors and frills and bows, oh. And then you've got a tattoo artist who's like, yep, okay, I'm cool with that. Luckily, my fiance supports me in everything I do. So if I want to run around in a pink frilly dress and look what most Americans will call ridiculous, he's okay with that. He's like, you do what you want to do. And he backs me up with it too. Like if people like pick on me, like my friends or whatever, if they like pick on how I dress, he'll be like, hey, you don't see her complaining about what you do. And that's true. I don't complain about what anybody does because I don't care. However, for some reason, everybody's like all up in what I do, which makes no sense. If I leave you alone, you should leave me alone, regardless. I don't care what I wear. I don't care if I'm pedo bait. I don't care. Because, to be completely honest, pedos don't like grown women dressed like children. They like children. That's actually a big debate right now on Facebook for some reason, whether I'm dressing like pedo bait or not. Oh, me being the center of the drama. But anywho, I actually don't know if there's anything else to say. I think I will say this, however. I don't quite remember if Suri said it in her videos, but because we're in different parts of the world, the crafts that we do, the things that we do, the things that we wear, may be a little different, may differ from each other because of where we are at. Where I can go to a Hobby Lobby and just pick something up like a Hobby Lobby or Joann's Fabrics or a Wally World, it doesn't really matter. I can just go there and pick up what I gotta get. Where Suri has to like online order her stuff, I think. Just from what we had been talking back and forth about some craft stuff. I think she actually had to order some of her craft stuff offline or something. Whereas, like I said, I can just go to the nearest craft store and pick up whatever I need. So, you know, things are going to be a little different with what we say, with what we do. As you can tell, she's got an accent. I have an accent too. Whereas she's got the, like, British accent. I have a southern accent because I am originally-ish from down south. I grew up on country music and stuff like that. So you may see me get excited and I may have a southern accent, or I do sometimes talk like my grandma, which is really weird, and I don't know how to explain her accent. She's from Maine, so I can't really remember what that's called, but I have really weird accents, and you guys will notice that as the videos go on. I may say something weird, I may say something different, but it's just, one, because of the languages I know, I confuse people, because I know Spanish and Japanese, and if you mix English, Spanish, and Japanese, you already know the way those things are said in those countries are indeed very different from the way we speak here in America. So I might do something funny, say something funny, so please don't be alarmed. It's okay. However, feel free to post comments, ask more questions. I'm always happy to do a Q&A. Q&As are okay for me. So, if you have questions, comments, advice, if there's any tutorials you want to see or anything like that. Me and Suri are very crafty people. We do like to make stuff. We do like to draw. Things like that. So, anything that you want to know, I think me and Suri could probably help you out with. And we'll make video tutorials or whatnot. So, if you have some advice for a tutorial you'd like to see or something you'd like to see or whatnot, please let us know below or below in Suri's video, which I will link to somewhere here or down below or something. But anywho, thank you for watching, and if you are a Lolita and you want to see more Lolita stuff, please remember to hit the subscribe button above or go to our channel and hit subscribe. We always like to see subscribers. So again, thank you for watching the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys learned some, interesting things about me. And tune in next week when we will upload more videos. Bye!